Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is good to see you. I hope you guys are all doing very well. Today's video is going to be very short and straight to the point. I will be sharing with you all the products as well as the tools that I use for my reties. Now, these are things that I'm currently using. Mostly the products are things that I'm currently using, and it might change 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line. The moment the product is finished, I'm done with it. If I do not find the exact one, I'm just going to default to something that's similar or something that's close enough, right? So I'm not married to any products, and I keep things very simple over here. So if you're not someone who likes simple and straight to the point, this may not necessarily be the video for you. But if you're open to trying something, simple with your Sisterlocks in terms of the products you use, then by all means, please remain here and watch to the very end. It's a short video, okay? So just stick around and hear me ramble a little bit, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start with my tools for reties, and then we'll get into the products, okay? So the tools have kind of stayed the same for a very long time. As long as I can remember doing my reties, I've maintained the same tools. And the one major tool that does the job is the interlock tool. I don't know if you guys can see that. People ask on TikTok, where can I get the tool? Where can I buy this? This is on Amazon. And I also think it's on Temu as well. So wherever you shop at, just look for Sisterlocks interlocking tool or retie tool. This will come up. I've used this one for a very long time. When I first bought it, I bought it on Amazon and it was a pack of about 6 or so. So this is the third one. I gave one to my mom. I lost one. So this is the third I'm using, and then I do have 3 more left. And this has served me pretty well. Now I do wish this was more I wish this was plastic and not this material is made out of, because what I realize is that it tends to rust. I don't know if it's a rust actually. Let me not say rust, but it tends to change color, and I don't know, it just looks weird after a while. After like a couple of uses, the color begins to, the plating or whatever it is, begins to peel off. I don't think that's necessarily healthy for your hair. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I wish this was plastic. Now, if anyone has any recommendations for like ones made out of plastic, that would be much better for me, and I can easily just, switch over. But in the meantime, this is what I've been using and it works. So it has the hole here where you can put your, if your locks are a bit fat, you can start off here and then kind of like slide it to this point. This is where you have the grip so that, while you're locking your hair, it's not coming off. Your lock is not coming off, the loop. It just stays intact. So this definitely works. Amazon, Temu, wherever else you shop would definitely carry this. All right, another tool that I use for my retie is the, what do they call this? The crochet tool. I use this because as you can see, the hole for this one is smaller compared to, a little bit smaller compared to this. So there are times I'm trying to do like a finishing rotation, but because this is too wide to fit, I would default to this one. This one is a lot easier to kind of like finish your rotation. So let's say I start off with a 4-point and I cannot necessarily finish with a 4-point. I want to finish with a 2-point. So I'll do the 4-point with this and I'll finish off the 2 points with this one, because this is easier to kind of like go in compared to this. As you can see, like the size is different. This one is smaller, this one is bigger. So this can cause a bit of a snagging and I don't want that. So I just kind of move to this one. So I usually use this together when I'm locking, or I use mostly this and then finish off with this. It depends on the needs. And then usually around my edges, which is a very fragile area for me, I would mostly just use this one so that, I'm not putting any kind of tension in my hair by using a chubby tool like this one. So this one would just get the work done a lot easier and without tension. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. And then of course, a parting tool. Mostly use this side for parting my, my locks or the lines, the grids, so that I have clean lines that I'm working with when I am, doing my hair. I don't like to just go in blindly with my reties, and I also do not like to just grab and go. I like to work line to line, so this would help me to create crisp lines, and then I go individually into each lock to retire. Another tool that I work with when I'm doing my reties is this clip right here. I use this to kind of like hold and separate each lock so that when I'm working on one, another lock is not in the way. I'm not accidentally, no. I'm not, English language, man. Okay, I use this tool when I'm trying to separate my locks. So if I'm working on one at a time, I do not want this one to affect this one. And I also do not want this one to affect this one. So I use this to clip other locks in the same line, kind of separate them, and then I can work on the one I'm focusing on per time. I just made that really complicated. That could have been said a lot easier than the way I said it. But I think you guys get it, okay? If you don't get it, forget about it. Okay, let's try this again. So this one I use for separating each lock. So let's say I've done the party with my comb, right? And I'm working on one lock per time. I use this to put the other locks kind of out of the way so I can focus on that lock and not accidentally marry another lock with the one I'm working on. That makes more sense. All right. Okay, so far, the tool, the crochet needle, a comb to part with, and then a clip to keep, to separate my locks when I'm working. And then, of course, everyone has like a lock comb, so just kind of comb your hair when you're working, or just everyday use actually, to comb your hair. And yeah, I got this from Amazon. This came as a pair. There's another one that's in my car, and then this one I carry around on my purse or at home, but the one in my car stays in my car in case I need to like quickly just pull myself together while I'm in the car before I step out of the car. But yeah, I also use this for my hair and it works. The only thing I wished was that it had like a longer handle, and I believe there are some of those on Amazon, but I'm just gonna, stick with this for now. Yeah. All right, so let's go on to the products that I use. And I don't use a lot of products. Honestly, I barely use products on my hair. And that has been the case the last year or two. Apart from my shampoo, actually, I should show you guys my shampoo. Just give me a minute. So this is the shampoo that I use. It's called On Jackie's Moisturizing and Softening Shampoo. This is actually a trio. I used to have the tangling therapy, kind of like a conditioner, and then I also I used to have the leave-in conditioner, but I stopped using both because I realized that it was adding to buildup, such that because I wasn't washing my hair so often, the product was staying in my hair longer than I would have liked. If I washed my hair once a week, then those products would have worked out just fine. But life happens, so I'm not able to wash my hair as often as I would like. So I just keep it very simple, okay? So I don't have to deal with products building up in my hair. So this is the shampoo I use again. Aunt Jackie's moisturizing shampoo. I also use Freeze oil, and currently I got this one from Marshall's. It's called the Giovanni Ultra Moist Super Potion Anti-Freeze and Binding Serum Oil. This one says for dry and damaged hair. My hair is not damaged. It is dry though, so definitely this does the job for me. So I use this about once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, actually after a wash. And while my hair is still a little damp, I just go in with this and I apply it to my hair, and it's all good. So I have a little bit of shine to last me for about a week or two, as well as my hair feels a little softer. There's a bit of moisture because I'm using the anti-frizz. This controls frizz, at least to an extent for me. So if you're someone who, battles with frizz a little bit, you should definitely get your hands on one of these. And it's pretty thick. So like, let me see if I can get that. So if you can see, it's a serum. So it has a bit of thickness to it, right? It's not oil. It's pretty much thick oil, you know. You can think about it that way, thick oil. All right, in addition to the serum, I also go in with like a hair and scalp oil. Now, like I said, I'm not married to any brand. I don't go to the store looking for a particular brand. If I see oil and it has like, if it's jojoba oil or Moroccan oil or tea tree oil, whatever oil it is, as long as it's oil, I'm getting it. I also got this oil from Marshall's, and I also use this with this anti-freeze serum after a wash. So this doesn't get used every week or every 2 weeks. You know, when I wash my hair and it's damp, I just apply this and this together, rub it together and apply it to my hair, and I just keep it moving. So that's pretty much it. And of course I use water as well, spray bottle and water inside with a few drops of oil, maybe this oil inside, and just spray just to kind of like revive my locks a little bit. But I've mostly kept it simple in the last year or two. I find that the simpler the better. I don't have to always work in a certain routine with my hair, and I just want to have like an easy breezy, you know, daily regimen or routine that just works without the hassle of thinking about sitting down and applying products to my hair and trying to make sure my hair is moisturized, my hair is, you know, shiny and blah blah blah. Less is more, at least for me in this moment of my life. I'm getting older, and as you get older, so do responsibilities become more and more, and you find yourself probably just prioritizing your life in general, the things you want to spend more time on and spend more money on, you know, and the things you just want to take it a little more easy. So with my hair, first of all, Sisterlocks are supposed to make my life very easy. You know, I don't want to make it complicated by the kind of products that I'm using. So the less, the better. Okay. So yeah, those are pretty much, you know, the tools and the products that I use for my hair currently. Is it likely to change? Absolutely. I might come back here in 3 months and tell you that it's changed. So I'm not sharing this video because I want you to go buy the things that I use. No, it's just more information, letting you know exactly, you know, what has changed with my routine, what I'm doing differently, what I'm doing the same, and how it's working out for me. So far, so good. I do not have any complaints. It's all working out. And yeah, so just let me know in the comments what products you use and why you use them, how it works for you, and if you would recommend them. That'd be great. Great for me and great for many others who have Sisterlocks and would like to kind of learn from the Sisterlock community. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate you being here. The Lord bless you. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day.